Hodgkinson's got egg on his face. The Ripple CTO is ripping on the FTX hearing, specifically O'Leary. I've got a video to show you that's just going to blow your mind. Crypto-related stocks are plummeting and journalism has been paid for by FTX. These stories and more coming up next. What's up, everyone, and how are you all doing today? Now, before we get into it, I have to ask you two serious questions. Number one, who really believed that there was going to be a settlement today, December 15th? And who seriously is buying into this $50,000 buyback crap? If we want Web3 crypto to be taken seriously, we got to get on the reality train and get off of the hopium. ETH right now is down to 1260, now down over 5%. Bitcoin down to 17,389. XRP back down to 37.8. Why the market is red, I'll have that video linked at the end of this one for you. And I'll give you a hint. It isn't the fact that the Fed dropped a 50 basis point hit. It's what they said they're going to keep doing until they reach that target rate of 2.0. That video is for you deep divers out there. This video here, though, is for something else. Cardano founder braces for embarrassment if Ripple settlement rumors fall through. That's right, Hodgkinson said, guess what? I heard a rumor, a very reliable one, that they're going to settle on the 15th. Well, time's a ticking, my good man, and it certainly doesn't look like that's going to happen. We need to get out of the hopium. We need to look at crypto and Web3 like any other business out there. Build a product that has demand and make profit within the supply and demand mechanism. That's all we can do. All this hopium moonshotting stuff is not healthy for the environment and is setting us back every day that we give this hopium, honestly, any of our realistic time. FTX meltdown calls for higher standards in crypto journalism. Here's the gist of this story. There's a company out there, electronic journalism, called The Block. Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX bought the owner of a block a $16 million Bahama home. Oh my gosh. So now I wonder if The Block had any bias towards any FTX story that came their way. Yes, we definitely need higher standards in journalism. In fact, I even did a story yesterday about all the fake paid-for sponsored articles in journalism that are made to look like real news pieces. So keep your eyes open, kiddos, and pay attention to the details. A lot of those articles out there are sponsored paid articles. Coinbase and Silvergate stocks plummet as crypto winter intensifies. Now, Coinbase, it's obvious. Done a deep dive on that, and oh, it is nasty, the financials. In fact, I'm thinking of even doing an even deeper dive on Coinbase and Robinhood, going into even maybe some of the operations data, everyone, and then we'll get into a little bit of OPEX cost reduction. Ooh, this channel is for people that want to learn, not be filled with hopium and all the fake crap out there. Silvergate, the reason Silvergate is down is because they have actual exposure from FTX. Even though we were told in the United States there is no exposure to it, and that's why Gary Gensler is saying, hey, I want to know, any publicly traded company out there, if you have exposure from FTX, that's why Gary Gensler passed that rule here just a few days ago. Now on to Ripple CTO David Schwartz, and let me tell you, David Schwartz is a funny man. His sense of humor is great, but I'm going to share with you what he shared with us, and we're going to talk about it.
Why do you believe FTX failed?
I have an opinion. I don't have the records. Here it is. These two behemoths that own the unregulated market together and grew these incredible businesses in terms of growth were at war with each other. And one put the other out of business intentionally.
That's right, everyone. The FTX collapse was because Binance put FTX out of business. Now, hold up here before you have to stop and take your heart meds, because you just had a heart attack hearing the shit that came out of this guy's mouth. I thought FTX collapsed because Sam Bankman-Fried stole users' funds, gave them to Alameda, and was doing high-stakes gambling with user funds, which he never should have had access to. In fact, John J. Ray III, who testified in front of Congress, we watched it together on the live stream of House Financial Services Committee with Maxine Waters. We heard what he said. He said there were no controls. In fact, they used QuickBooks to do their accounting. They did their approvals with emojis. They did not have bank accounts labeled. In fact, Sam Bankman-Fried and a select few people were able to write loans to themselves, authorize the loans, sign them off, and then be the recipients of these loans. Yep, they were able to give themselves money based off of your holdings in crypto. But Kevin O'Leary out here wants to say that the reason this happened is because of Binance. This brings me back to this article right here. The FTX meltdown calls for higher standards in crypto journalism. I'm also going to say it's going to call for higher standards in not being a scumbag. Seriously, everyone, crypto Web3 is just like any business out there. It is based on supply and demand. So when you have companies out there giving high yields, when you have people out there wasting our time with $50,000 buyback, when you have the hopium pushers out there that are saying, oh, there's been a settlement, come on. Business works on supply and demand, all right? Amazon, when Amazon was a startup company, there was a lot of problems with them. They were losing money in certain arms of their business, but they were able to kind of grind. They learned how to work through supply and demand. There weren't people on Amazon going, oh, we're going to moon tomorrow. No. It was people going, wait a minute, what is their business growth? Are they expanding to new markets? Are they reducing their expenses? Are they increasing their penetration of market share? Are they able to gain market share without spending too much in advertising, which is most of what these crypto companies are doing. They're spending tons in advertising. The FTX sponsorships, crypto.com, we know of all of them out there because we've been involved in this space for such a long time. Let's start taking crypto seriously. And David Schwartz has been one of the best people out there on Twitter saying exactly that. Can we stop the FUD? Can we stop the crap? Can we stop the hopium and get to the things that really matter? Real business cycles, real business doings. This isn't some fake making money out of nowhere thing. Well, unless you're Sam Bankman-Fried, Do Kwon, Justin Sun, Alex Mashinsky, and others out there. And if you believe in that, this is definitely the wrong channel for you. We bring news and facts. We talk about supply. We talk about demand. We talk about revenues as well as losses, everyone. No hopium here. If you want to learn more about Coinbase and their trouble, boom, this is it. If you want to learn why XRP and XLM are down because of what Jerome Powell and the Fed said, not the 50 basis point hit, but what he said, that's the video right here. Take care, and as more news breaks, I'll be sure to share it with you. You cool cats, have a great rest of your day.